Good morning, my friends. Let's do this. Let's take a nice breath in. Exhale. Let the breathing come back to normal. Eyes opening. Thank you so much for going through this 40-day program with me. Remember, it's a fractal. Each of these 40-day programs is really a metaphor for our whole life. It seems so long, and yet it's over just like that. The whole concept of the 40-day program is to change with kindness. And so we're activating our relationship to our values: kindness, compassion, joy, and positive indifference. Kindness is motivating ourselves not by trying to force ourselves, but by being led. We realize that we're being drawn to something. Kindness is treating everyone we see as a beloved member of our family, even if we don't like them. Compassion, to feel what others are feeling, even though we may be afraid to feel what they're feeling because of the power of what they feel. Compassion is bigger than empathy. When we feel compassion, we can experience what they're feeling, but we're big enough to be able to support. Joy means being on mission, being in contact with your mission and understanding that your mission is actually being enhanced by these challenges that we're facing. You were born for this time, just like me. And finally, positive indifference. Positive indifference is realizing that no matter what happens in the election, we still have the same values. We can still work for justice in the world and compassion, and we can work for healing to heal these deep fissures. What I'm suggesting is that there are no evil people. There are people who are caught up in levels of pathology of social sickness. So those are elements I'm asking you to be aware of. It's a fractal. It's like the Milky Way, so above, so below. The Milky Way above and the drain going down the sink. So we want to end with our values, and we want to begin with our values and end with our values. And check out, how did this 40 days go for you? How might you change it in the future? Remember to have a relationship to de-escalation, non-linear de-escalation. Be in contact with your breathing. Slow your breathing down. Bring your awareness into your lower abdomen. Widen your awareness and say the phrase "I am." When you have a conflict, this will support you and help and support you coming up with genius, innovation to shift that conflict in ways that are unexpected. And finally, just being in contact with this realization that you are really, really important. You matter. You matter. And being in contact with it is getting into the moment and getting into awareness. Don't be so caught up with the relationship to what you believe to be true. So one last element before we go, I'm going to ask you just to sit with me, do one final practice, sit tall, and just be aware of your breath. Notice details. Be aware of your taste. Notice if you can taste anything. Feel the touch of your tongue. Notice any saliva. When you relax, you might have a burst of saliva. Feel the touch of your lips and your whole body. Notice your hands, your feet, and your face. Aware of temperature. Pay attention to rhythm. Can you sense any rhythm? Any sounds in the house, or maybe the beating of your heart, or the experience of your breath? Aware of space. How much space is around you? If you have your eyes closed or open, experiencing sight, just notice colors. Finally, listen carefully. Listen intently. Listen for any sound. Just take an easy breath in. An easy sigh. Let the breathing come back to normal. Eyes opening. It's a simple practice. Try it. Why not do it every day? Get yourself out of your head on a regular basis. And please let me know if this has been of service at all, if this 40-day series has been of support at all. And please let me know, because if I get feedback, if people are interested, I'll do another 40-day series right around the election. So I just want to know if it feels right to people for the support. Please don't forget to check out my website this evening. And don't forget, you make a difference. I'm going to bring myself back to the bell. And I'm going to ring it. Listen carefully. You know, words like fractal and a hologram. Hologram, being that the symbol of one thing. If you keep adding it together, it's the entirety. We are so important, and we can change the world, but we have to be willing to change ourselves first. We can't expect the world to change if we're not willing to. I bring my hands into prayer position and I bow to you. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you.